The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the San Francisco Giants. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Cincinnati Reds with lofty expectations this season, and why not? They're the defending World Series champs. Singy, it's become so hard in today's game to go back-to-back as champions. Why do you think that is?
Look, I think it's because of the competition level and the parity that we're seeing in baseball. But, yeah, you're right. It is very rare. The Yankees won 3 years in a row from 1998 to 2000. But over the next 20 seasons, nobody else was able to repeat. I think there's less of an imbalance at the top, and teams can compete by combining good internal development with smart, well-timed moves to bring in help from the outside. And once you hit the postseason, anything's possible.
First pitch coming your way next. Top six, and now the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. The 0-1. That's in there.
Well, they didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Looking for the K.
Well, that was a pretty poor at bat. He just never got the bat off his shoulder. I mean, you got to go up there looking to swing at some point, especially once you're down 0-2. And at that point, make an adjustment, look to put the ball in play if it's anywhere close. And I'm just not sure what the plan was there.
Khalil Watson digs in now. Line drive. Makes the catch for the second out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 2. First offering, and it just misses. Two down, nobody on. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he can
cut on and miss. Struck him out. And the Reds go 1-2-3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Hard. Bottom of the 6th. And digging in for San Francisco, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Right through there for a strike. And now the 0-1. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Popped up to the left. Into foul ground. He's under it. Makes the grab. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And up next for the Giants, Miguel Vargas. That one the other way. Could get there, and now maybe extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. Around second now as they still don't have it. In with a one-out triple as that puts the tying run at third.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Came screaming off the bat. I'm sure exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that. Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Now Marco Luciano.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
This one in the dirt. Runners stay where they are. That's ball one. The 1-1. Swings through that one for strike two.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Here's Elliot Ramos. He's 0 for 1. And that's in the dirt. Runners on first and third, 2 away here on opening day. Swings and misses. That's strike two.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Slider got him for strike three.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Luis Robert now. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
Righty delivers. Close, but called the ball. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
So up next, Ethan Salas. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. That's outside. Ball one. One out, base is empty. Foul ball there. And that one lifted in the air, center field. 2 down. And now it's Luis Garcia. Fought off foul. 2 outs. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he pulls in with a double for his first hit of the year.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
And now the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. That one ripped. Pulls it in on the warning track. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. 7th inning stretch time. Set for the last half of the 7th. Digging in, Ernest Lopez. And a pitch. That misses. 1-0. Swing and a bouncer. The throw is wild, and it gets away. And he's going to get to second with nobody out. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And here is Drew Bowser. That one's in there, 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Just outside. 1-2 to count. Slider misses outside. Got him swinging for the K. He swung over top of the curveball.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
So the batting order turns over. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. In the air, right field. Sizes this one up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Here's the center fielder. And that's whipped for a base hit. So the tying run reaches with 2 away. The relay, safe. He beat the tie. A big 2-out hit, and the game is tied.
Huge at bat to bring home the tying run at this point in the game. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. With the go-ahead run at first as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
In the air, right side. Jenkins makes the catch, and that'll do it. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. 2-2 game. You're dialed into the show. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Reggie Crawford.
And he comes on here for the first time this season, and I'm sure there's some nerves involved in that, so we'll see how he settles in.
And now here is Hunter Goodman. That one is absolutely belted, and that should be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Relay throw. Safe. He beats it.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Next for Cincinnati, Cody Clemens. That one missed.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Next pitch inside, and now 2-0. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Sixto Sanchez up and loosening in the pen. Clem getting cranked up as well. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Nobody out. And fouled off.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off-speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That's outside. 3-1. Pete Crow Armstrong up next. (3-1) now. Little chopper rolls foul. And now the lefty. Now this one gets away from the catcher. Throw to first. He is safe.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an offer for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust it. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. In to score from third. They lead it in the 8th.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
First and second, no outs. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Khalil Watson. And a bunt towards third. Bare hand grab. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
Here's Yordan Alvarez. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch just misses. Gets the outside corner with that one.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Here's a 1-2.
Ball 2.
Traffic on the bases with one already in, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swings and misses, struck him out. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball and roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
And now it's Luis Robert. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
One run across in the frame so far as we play game one of this 4-game series. Here's a rocket to right field. Drops into the glove. Runners tagging from second and third.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Ethan Salas, the next to hit for the Reds. And that one fouled off. Two outs. Bases are full. This one high in the air to left center. And that's the third out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning, leading off, Miguel Vargas. Miller back to work. Swung on, belted. For Armstrong, raging back towards the wall. And that one is gone. He sends it out of here. It's 3-3. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Took on the big part of the yard for that home run and just barely got it over the wall. I thought for a second he brought it back out there too. He gave it a great effort, but you know those plays are so tough to pull off, and I'm sure he'd love to have another shot at it.
And up next for San Francisco, Dominic. Now the Reds manager is out of the dugout and will make a move to the pen. New pitcher on here, Cole Waits.
Number 56. Cole Waits.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Back and forth we go, a seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
And it finds its way through for a hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock. Round second, digging for third. Not in time. He's safe.
All over that one right there. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber. And when you're able to find a gap like that, dude, you're even looking for a triple. Down to go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Marco Luciano, the next Giant to hit. 1 for 3. In the air out to center. Crow Armstrong should have it. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. Applies the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
No surprise there. The outfielder knew that he was going to try to tag. Set up nicely behind the ball. Came through it. Got a very strong throw off. And on the money to the catcher. Nice job with the tag. Great defensive play.
And digging in for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. And there's a strike on the outside corner. And ball 1. All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. We're tied now at 3 apiece. All set for the start of the inning. In now for the Reds, Luis Garcia. And here it comes. Pitch misses. Ball 1. There's a strike. That one in the dirt. 2-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
They really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Right side. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Next to hit, Walker Jenkins. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he deals. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Next for Cincinnati, Hunter Goodman. Right side. He's under it. 2 down.
Now back. First baseman,
Cody Clemens, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a tackler that rolls foul. Snap throw to first. And he's back safely. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Slice the other way and foul. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. Piece. Bottom of the 9th. Now it's the Giants catcher, Ernest Lopez. The pitch. Line drive, base hit. And that one's going to get into the corner. Around first, digging for 2. And the winning run is aboard with a double.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Now just one swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And up next. Left-hander out of the bullpen, number 19.
Number 19,
And a curve drops in for a strike. The winning run on second base. This ball's chopped on the ground. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat.
And the batter now, C.J. Abrams.
the center field.
2 on, 1 out. Now the number 2 hitter.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Corner infielders up on the grass here, just in case they try a squeeze play. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
0-1.
Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Bunt attempt misses. No throw. He's in there safely. Swing and a miss, struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we'll play extra innings in this one.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Back now, and we're at extras. A new arm on the mound here in the top half of the inning. Houston. Austin Clem. This is his first appearance of the season. Pete Crow Armstrong now at the plate. He's already homered in this game. The pitch. On the ground. And that one finds its way through. Headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. 4-3, they take the lead. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
Now it's the shortstop, Khalil Watson. Here goes the runner. Ripped to right, base hit. To third, caught the rundown now. The tag, out. He can't scramble back in time. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Yordan Alvarez. Line drive.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And now the designated hitter for the Reds, Luis Robert. He's already homered here in this one. Runner takes off, and there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Checks over to first, back safely. Runner on the go again. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And the pitch. That one at the knees for a strike. And he grounds one to the right side. Throws to first in time. And Guerrero is set down.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Now back, second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Miguel Vargas. Looking to complete the cycle with a double. One down. And up next for San Francisco, Dominic Fletcher. 3 for 3. He's got a pair of singles and a triple. Here's the pitch. It's a double steal. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Now he has nowhere to go. He's tagged out, and that didn't play out the way they hoped. This could end it. On the ground to third. Nice grab. Jump throw. Throw picked out of the dirt. Body save.
1 out away from this game being over, but an infield single keeps them alive. They're still breathing, and maybe this provides that last-minute spark.
Next will be the Giants DH, Marco Luciano. Trying to deliver as the hero. That's down and in. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
2 on, 2 outs. Fought off foul.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And there's a ball. Inside, almost got him. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Two outs. In the air, out towards right center. Jenkins has a beat on it, and he makes the catch. Ball game, and the Reds hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.